Good morning children. Welcome to today's session of online class of Sri Gokulam Guruvayur. Children, today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is types of plan. If we review the previous classes, we have finished concept of planning, importance of planning, features of planning, limitations of planning and steps of planning. Today we are going to discuss the types of planning, and this is the last topic of this chapter, planning. So let us discuss what are the different types of plans. Hello children, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss the topic types of plan. This is the last topic under the chapter planning. Let us first of all see what is a plan. A plan is a specific action proposed to help the organization achieve its objective. It is a document that outlines how goal will be achieved. So we have a goal in our mind. So to achieve that goal, plan is a outline document. Based on the use and the length of the planning period, plan can be classified into two, that is single use plan and standing plan. Single-use plans are those plans which are formulated for undertaking non-recurring activities. What is this non-recurring activity? Children, non-recurring activities are one-time events, unlikely to be repeated in future. So these are activities which will not be repeated once it have been fulfilled. So for example, establishment of a factory. So see, every company or every organization, they go for establishment of a factory as a one-time event. So it is it's not a repeated in nature. Okay, so that is known as single-use plan. Next is the standing plan. So standing plans are those plans which are used for a recurring activity. Recurring activity are those activities which are performed quite frequently. Examples are purchase of raw material. So we know that raw material is something which we have to purchase in a regular basis so that production continues. So those activities which are in a which are performed quite frequently, which are recurring in nature, comes under the standing plans. Now, children, based on what the plan seek to achieve, plan can be classified into different categories: objectives, strategy, policy, procedure, rule, method, budget and programs. So these are the different classification of plan. So this classification is based on the activities which they perform. So as I told you that there are single-use plan and standing plan, we can classify those classification of activities under single-use plan and standing plan also. A single-use plan is developed for a one-time event or a project. We have already discussed that. And a standing plan is used for activity that occur regular over a period of time. So we can say that they are repeated in nature, and here in standing plan it is designed to ensure that internal operation of organization runs smoothly. As this type of plan is in regular nature, that is raw, for example raw material purchase. So if we are planning that activity in regular basis, so there will be no shortage of raw material and there will be smooth flow of work. So that plan have to be done for the smooth flow of the work. Then under single use plan, its duration may be 1 week or month or sometimes only 1 year. That is, for example, organizing an event or a seminar or a conference. So once that plan is that duration of that plan is over, that plan have to be dropped. Okay, so and in case of standing plan, such a plan enhances efficiency in routine decision making. So standing plans are those plans which help us to bring efficiency in our routine work. Then it is discarded when the project is over, as I mentioned earlier. So once that seminar is over, then that plan have to be discarded. That plan comes to an end. But in case of standing plan, it is developed once, but it is used over and over again, and sometimes some modification is required that have to be done to meet the business requirements. Some modification have to done time to time. Then single use plans includes budget, programs and projects. So in earlier slide I have shown you different classification of plan. So budget and program are comes under single use plan, and policies, procedure, method and rules comes under standing plans. But you may notice that objective and strategy are nor single use plan nor standing plans. An example of single use plan is given in front of you: budget for annual general meeting. And an example of standing plan is selection procedure for a particular job or post in a company. So these are the examples of standing plan.